Well, Andy, it's October now.
Finally.
Halloween month.
Yes, as you've probably noticed, horror films this year, a bit thin on the ground. We've got Halloween Ends, which is another Halloween film. It's the 13th Halloween film with Michael Myers in it. They're still doing them. Luke, what has happened is they've run out of monsters.
They've run out of monsters, and that's a big problem because I'm not scared. It's October now, and I am completely unafraid.
See?
Does absolutely nothing.
Not even a flicker.
So,
dead inside.
We're going to make a new monster. Dare I say it, a better monster. For the Skype generation.
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
Okay, Andy, the enormity of the task that we've given ourselves is sinking in somewhat because in the next sort of 15, maybe pushing it to 20 minutes, we're going to create a monster as iconic as all of the most famous Halloween monsters.
Yeah, we need to create an iconic, franchisable...
Hang on, I'm going to write this down.
Write iconic down.
Okay.
Iconic, good.
Yep.
Franchisable.
Yep, got it.
Merchandisable.
I'm putting that in caps.
Yeah. Oh, and scary.
And then if there's time.
If there's time, scary.
Okay. Do you reckon this is how they came up with, like, Frankenstein? I think it was merchandise.
Yeah, Mary Shelley. She went to the other side of the lake.
Yeah.
Stormed away from Lord Byron's annoying ass. And was like...
Made a Frankenstein
If I put bolts in his neck.
I have an idea for how we should start this.
Okay.
What if...
2 words. Psychosexual.
I thought is that 2 words? Oh no, creative
One
differences
word.
are tearing us apart.
I'm talking, if you're talking about...
If it's 1 word, you can have psychosexual and a free word. So, psychosexual, no.
Okay, I love it. Great starting. Let's talk about the iconic monsters.
Yeah. Okay, list me monsters and I'll write them down. And then we'll look at what they have in common and extract from that what the next monster needs to have.
Okay, you got your masked killers. We're talking your Ghostface, your Michael Myers, your Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, humanoid.
Yeah.
Humanoid and knife.
Leatherface. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. You've always been
there with a Texas Chainsaw reference.
In every show of the weekend, John says the word Leatherface with perfect solemnity, and we normally have to edit it out because it's not relevant. But here, he's played a blinder.
Struck pay dirt this time.
Vampires.
Vampires, fine.
It's mummies.
Mummies? No, we're not making a mummy.
No, we're not making a mummy, but we have to look at we're trying to make an iconic Halloween movie monster.
I don't think mummies are iconic. What does a mummy even do when it gets you?
You don't think a mummy's iconic?
What does a mummy do when it catches up to you?
I can list so many things about mummies.
Okay, list. All right. A mummy, it comes out of its sarcophagus. It's like,
it's wrapped in bandages.
It's wrapped in bandages. What does it do when it gets you? Have you ever seen what happens when a mummy gets you?
Menaces you. It puts a scarab in your mouth, and the scarab goes under your skin. Like in The Mummy. Actually, what does it do in The Mummy?
Exactly.
Do you ever see anyone die in The Mummy, or is it all just like and then a scream and then we cut away?
You just get menaced by it. It's like a dog chasing a car. It wouldn't know what to do.
Wouldn't know what to do when they go. Werewolves. Oh my god. Well, okay. Well,
fine. Werewolves, fine. Add werewolves. The transformation aspect of werewolves is scary.
We're not talking about good at the moment. We're just talking about iconic and famous because primarily ours has to be iconic and famous, and then if there's time, scary,
All right.
and enjoyable.
Well, psychosexual. I'm talking Silent Hill. I'm talking breakdancing nurses. I'm talking Pyramid Head.
Give me a few more examples, just to like.
Well, they're all from Silent Hill mostly.
Okay. I'm going to put that one near the bottom. Zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Okay.
But if you want, there's no iconic zombies.
Frankenstein.
You need I guess Frankenstein is the iconic zombie, isn't he?
Ghosts. Aliens.
Put effed up Guillermo del Toro stuff.
Effed up GDT stuff.
Yeah. What about Godzilla?
Oh, yeah, like a Cloverfield.
Clowns.
We're not going to make one of these things that we've listed, but what I need to do is we need to figure out what do they all have in common that makes them such iconic.
Okay, a messed up face.
What do aliens have in common with vampires?
Teeth. Big teeth. Scary teeth. So teeth, messed up face, big teeth. These are 2 good elements.
Yes, but they're physical attributes. I feel like we need to start this more conceptually.
The unknown.
The unknown. That's
Nothing
good.
is scarier to the human mind
than the unknown. Like being vulnerable. Why are clowns scary? Because you're a child. Why is Freddy Krueger scary? Because you're in your dreams.
Asleep.
Yeah.
When else are you on the toilet?
On the toilet. We've got it.
Okay, so it's a monster that gets you when you're on the toilet.
On the toilet. It's a monster that gets you on the toilet.
This is great. Right, imagine the nightmare scenarios. The door gets kicked in, and there's a clown with a chainsaw. Small alien clowns.
Small alien. I feel like you're taking the list we've made a bit too literally.
Well, I'm combining elements to create something new. I'm doing Jordan Peele on this.
Oh, right, you're trying to stand on the shoulders of clowns.
Oh, that's good. Clowns that stand on the shoulder of another thing. Like a wolf with a clown.
Yeah, a wolf with a clown on it.
Riding it. You don't want that coming up out of the toilet?
I'm not going to stand up and pace because I'll be out of shot, but imagine that's what I'm doing right now. It's that point in the brainstorm. Okay, all right. On the toilet is good. You're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about the monster. Start thinking about the emotions of being on the toilet. You're on the toilet, how you feel. It's you time.
Yeah.
It's time for you.
This is the one, you're very vulnerable.
You're vulnerable, but
because your trousers are down.
You are vulnerable, but you feel safe. What's the... Oh.
What if the toilet itself were the monster?
Haunted toilet.
Yes.
That's good.
Or living toilet.
A living...
I don't like that.
Unfortunately, I feel like that meets the brief, but it doesn't meet the brief of merchandisable. Yes, true.
All right, I think the toilet aspect is gonna pull back on the merchandisability.
Yeah, yeah. All right, okay.
When else are you vulnerable?
In the shower.
In the shower.
You could get psychoed, you know.
Yeah.
In the dark. In the dark, John. Yes, that's good.
Vulnerable in the dark.
In the dark. You're vulnerable in the dark. When else are you vulnerable? While riding a bike.
While riding a horse.
What about while you're doing something where you could fall over?
Yeah.
What if the villain or the monster is a sort of pusher? Or like who sort of forces you off balance?
The pusher man.
The pusher.
He's like Candyman, but he pushes you.
The pusher man coming to push you.
Yeah.
This Halloween. This Halloween, get pushed.
You're gonna get pushed. Another time you're extremely vulnerable.
Yeah.
When you're swimming. You've taken most of your clothes off.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You don't have visual. You can't see your phone.
Yeah.
It's in the locker.
That's good. Now, obviously, there's an elephant in the room here, and the elephant is Jaws the shark. Because that's the horror thing that gets you while you're swimming.
But this is in a swimming pool.
A swimming pool. Okay. Yeah. It's maybe it's made of chlorine, because then Jaws couldn't handle that. Jaws would die in fresh water, so I don't know why they don't just pour fresh water on it. So like a swimming pool, swimming baths.
Yeah.
Steam.
The swimming pool just becomes steam and you're boiled.
Oh, that's good. It's like a water hottener.
Yeah.
A water hottening monster.
A water hottening monster.
The boiler. The boiler.
What about someone who could influence your like Freddy Krueger gets in your dreams? He can influence your subconscious and make you think ideas that you think are good.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. The mind aspect of what you just said, I really love it, because where are you vulnerable? In your mind. Your this little brain is like the sum total of you, right? Mm-hmm. What could be more frightening than losing that? What could be more frightening than losing your... Could it eat your memories? Could it steal your memories?
Ooh,
could it put different
memories?
False memories.
Yes.
False memory monster. That's
false
good.
Memory mind taker.
False memory mind taker. The false memorer. The false memory.
The false memorer.
The false memoryalizer.
Yeah.
We've got the name as well.
Okay, so he's a mind manipulator.
A mind manipulator.
But he needs a messed up face.
I feel like you're defaulting to humanoid. This could be an alien.
True.
So could a ghost.
A ghost.
So could a... But again, we're looking at this. Why are we looking at this list? When they came up with scary mummies or scary aliens, they didn't look at this list. They inherently knew those things. There was something unsettling about those things. What is unsettling? An animal? Is there not just an animal?
An animal that walks like a man.
That's unsettling.
That's unsettling.
A
shaved animal.
A shaved animal is unsettling.
Yeah.
An animal that's missing its essential animalness.
Yeah.
So a
Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's basically what a Bigfoot is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're like a cat that just walks around, up on its hind legs.
Puss in Boots from Shrek.
It's like but if Puss in Boots had the power to shatter your mind, shatter your memories.
If we've got a mind manipulator character, he also needs another. He needs to be a werewolf vampire or something.
There does need to be there needs to be a bee aspect. Yeah. Bee aspect.
He's a giant bee.
An insect.
He can get into any room. No, that's the Candyman though. He's all swarmed with bees.
Damn it! There's so many of the ones have been done.
Wasps.
Gnomes. Psychosexual gnomes.
Yeah, a load of gnomes that can form up into a human form.
Yeah.
They can sort of walk around as a man.
Merchandisable.
Yeah.
certainly.
Well,
'cause
you'd have to buy lots of them.
you'd have to collect all
and
100
stack them all
gnomes.
together. Yes. This is good.
Oh, well, we haven't talked about toys. You know, like a
Yeah.
kind of a Chucky. What's another toy?
Aibo.
Oh, that Symbol Monkey.
Symbol Monkey is scary.
Aibo is good because Sony Cinema would buy the rights to this
That's true.
just to
And then
stop
we can
us
use
making
Aibos.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aibos. A haunted Aibo.
Haunted Aibo. Brats.
Jack in the Box. What did you say?
I said brats.
Brats.
Slime.
Slime is very popular with kids, yeah.
Kids love
Launchers,
slime.
super soakers.
A super soaker full of slime.
How about that scary, ominous feeling where you know for certain that you're about to see something scary, but you have to like press the button to see it.
Yeah.
You have to be the one to kind of like take the step. So maybe the monster or something could be like, I'm going to scare you and try and kill you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen until you press a button.
Oh, what?
But you have to press the button.
You ever have that thing where you're lying in bed and you suddenly like feel like you're falling?
Yes.
What if that?
The catcher.
Yeah. What if that's him?
That's it. That's him trying to get you.
That's him trying to get you.
That's
but
good.
He never does. But then he starts to actually get you.
Yeah, he starts to actually catch you.
He's practicing on everyone.
Imagine having that feeling, and then instead of just like waking up and being in your bed, you have the strong sensation of being caught.
You just keep falling.
Oh, falling is very... Yeah, just keep
What about
falling.
that?
That's very frightening, yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly you're just going down.
So he's-
into the catcher's domain.
He's putting you in... Well, I think like if he's got you falling for him is like a win. Maybe the energy of you falling is like powering his power cells.
Oh, he's an Ibo. I forgot.
You're falling, like you're plummeting. You can be anything. What are you that benefits from humans all over the world plummeting endlessly?
Well,
in
yeah.
their
I mean, he tries it on everyone, but it only works on some people with the right mind. And so the person that he does it to, they end up down in the catcher's domain.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of people who've fallen down there and they don't know how to get out.
Oh, the catcher's domain. It's a kind of upside down.
Yeah.
Audiences will immediately understand this because of Stranger Things establishing the
Brilliant.
upside down. We've also got Get Out's sunken place.
Yeah.
So the concept of like
This is great. Okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is nailing this
it.
down. So
This is
you're lying in your bed.
Yep.
Like this. There you are in your bed.
Oh. And then there's a kind of like vortex kind of thing opens up in the bottom of the bed. You know, a kind of like yawning gulf.
Yeah.
It should be like a kind of biological mouth. You know,
Oh,
a kind
yeah.
of like a dune worm.
Like teeth.
Like that.
And you go down into the catcher's domain.
Oh. He's a gigantic, and I mean gigantic bug, and these things that come up are like offshoots of him, tendrils
like
coming
tendrils.
off of him. Yeah.
Yes. Or maybe it's like there's a guy, but he's in the middle of a sort of like web. He's like controlling them all.
Yes.
So he can still be an action figure that you buy and can stand on your desk.
I was thinking because that sounds a little infringy on Vecna in Stranger Things,
Oh, I've
which
not
is in
seen
the
it.
public. And it's got similar vibes, but. You know how in It there's a sort of unknowable, horrible spider beast that's
Yes.
lurking beneath
Yeah.
the city, and Pennywise is the kind of
The avatar.
merchandisable avatar.
Yes.
So
That's what we need.
We've got an eldritch underground abomination that is maybe the size of a continent and like lives in the magma or something.
Yeah,
and it
love
sends up these tendrils to kind of psychically
Try and catch people.
drop you, make you try and catch you. But
And so these
his avatar on Earth, a swim instructor.
All right, gnomes.
No,
Psychosexual gnome. It needs to be something that's outwardly innocent,
Yes.
but then is super creepy when it's the avatar of an eldritch horror, like a clown.
And
Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man is really good.
Old-timey 50s Ice Cream Man.
Old-timey 50s Ice Cream Man.
Scoping out houses.
Oh my gosh.
Scoping out
and
children to steal them.
You know, like the big fiberglass cone on top of his van? It's the same kind of shape.
The same. It looks like it. It's foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Hang on.
That's good. That's good.
Music is scary.
The music, you're right, John, the music, it is frightening. So, like, this avatar of this eldritch abomination will ride around in his sort of anachronistically 50s ice cream van. You will go and buy an ice cream from him because it's a hot day, and this is obviously all taking place over a baking summer in the 80s in Maine.
Yeah.
And
In coastal Maine.
In
Yeah.
coastal Maine. And you eat the ice cream. Once the ice cream's in you, you're kind of like tagged, you're kind of marked. And that night, you fall down the cone.
Down the cone. So there he is. He's got his little paper hat on.
Yeah.
And he's like a lure, like, you know, a anglerfish.
Yes.
So he's not really a human. He's just a
He's not really anything at all.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he should wear sunglasses because he doesn't have eyes.
Doesn't have eyes.
He doesn't have eyes. He's just like flesh.
And when you
Yeah,
get
that's
down
good.
into the music that was playing from the ice cream van,
Yeah.
there's like a sort of discordant version of it playing all over. And the movie that this is in, it's like, oh my god, this is so good. It's like the Goonies, right? The kids all have to band together to get out of the catcher's domain.
Yeah, and at that point, it becomes a lot cheaper to film because it's like The Descent. You know, it's like it all takes place in a sort of kind of throbbing biological network of caves,
Yeah.
flesh caves.
Is there a better name than the catcher?
Almost certainly. Shall I look up some kind of like 50s ice cream commercials or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh god, can you imagine?
we're
You could play
kind
one of those.
At this point, we're looking for like aesthetic.
What's to eat?
This is f***ing scary.
Yeah, this is great.
What's to eat?
Children.
What's to drink?
Children's blood.
Quick as a wink.
Quick as a wink.
Quick as a wink. Quick as a wink.
We can't call him the winker.
The Cold Stone Creamery killer. What do you think Cold Stone Creamery would have an issue with?
No. I think yeah, we've got a sponsor on board.
Ice cream man. Okay, hang on.
I mean, I scream, right?
Gelato. Mr. Gelato.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the name doesn't need to lean too heavily into the ice cream side of it. You need sort of.
you're right.
I think the catcher is pretty good. All right, good. So he's the catcher. He lures you in with ice cream. Once you've tasted it, you can be sucked down into his domain at night when you fall in your dream.
Okay.
So that is iconic.
Yes. Franchisable, I think
Franchisable.
so, because you can not only like action figures and stuff, but also obviously the sweet treats that he sells.
Oh, you could have a whole range.
A whole range of
frozen sweet
sweet treats that he sells.
Could you turn it into a Universal Halloween Horror Nights maze? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's got like an iconic opportunity for an iconic jingle, a kind of creepy.
Yes,
version of an ice
like a
cream
super
man.
creepy jingle.
Yeah.
I think this is really good. You've written psychosexual gnomes in all caps there. I don't know why you've done that.
Well, I just think we've got all this on the maybe pile. Maybe we should return to what
what I wanted.
Stop pitching psychosexual gnomes. I think we've done it.
I think we've created an iconic.
I'm still not like 100% on the name. I feel like he needs a name like tasty.
Mr. Treats.
Ice cold. Ice cold. Mr. Treats.
Mr. Treats.
Mr. Treats. Mr. Treat.
Mr. Treats.
Mr. Trick. Mr. Treat.
Mr. Treats.
Mr. Treat. Mr. Treats.
Yeah.
It's a sweet shop. I think that's okay though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Mr. Treats.
Yeah, Mr. Treats.
Mr.
It's
Treats,
not been,
the ice cream man.
Yeah. Should I check
Something's
if there's a horror film
up with
about
him.
a scary ice cream van man, or should I not check? Because there almost certainly is.
Yeah, let's not check.
Let's not check. We got it. This is the first show of the weekend where I kind of actually don't really want to publish it because...
Someone will steal our good idea.
Yeah, basically.
No, publish it because they can't.
They can't
they
steal our
can't,
good
yes.
idea. Jordan Peele, Monkey Paw Productions, if you want to get in touch, we can work this up
Yeah.
into a...
You've just seen inside of 20 minutes we've come up with an absolutely gangbusters franchisable idea.
Can you imagine the promotional tour? Ice cream vans going around, giving out Mr. Treats. Quick as a wink.
It's Mr. Treats.
Down to his
He's
domain.
got something good to eat.
Down in his domain. Good. All right, that's Halloween sorted. So what's next? Christmas, I guess. Let's make a new Santa. Psychosexual gnomes.